so freaking good. This is phenomenal. All right, let's get things started. First things first, we're gonna roast the garlic. I'm gonna chop the top off of here, and then we're gonna drizzle some olive oil, and we are going to put this in the toaster oven because it can go a little bit quicker in there. Beautiful. Let's get some olive oil. That came out real fast. Okay, I'm gonna go put this in the toaster oven. I like to put it on like foil just because I don't like to make a mess, and who wants to have to clean a dish? Don't judge me and my toaster oven. I know it's dirty. It's 11 years old. Stick it in there. I'm gonna set it to like 400, and we're gonna roast some garlic. Next, we need some softened butter. Stick it in your armpit. Or you can pop it in the microwave, or just set it out for a while. We're gonna chop some chives while we wait. And just know, I'm not a pro chopper, because I'm not a pro cook. So this is just how a regular old mom likes to chop them. Let's hope we don't chop my fingers off. I always think of how we chop in Ratatouille. I don't have those skills. Voila! We'll set this aside while we wait for the garlic. Now, we're gonna soften the butter and spread it all over the board. Because I'm just basic, I'm gonna use a butter knife, because I don't have anything else to use. So remember, I'm not a cookie mom. Wow, look at this butter. So I watched them. They just literally like smush it on the board in like these really pretty little waves. I don't know how to do that. It's really soft right now, so it's like not hard to spread. It's delicious, and I don't know about you, but I might eat this entire board of butter, which could be concerning. But like when you have like beautifully prepared bread and butter, how can you not? Like, you know when you go to a restaurant, they bring out this homemade butter and it just has this flaky sea salt on it with some delicious bread. You never just like eat a little bit. No, you eat the whole dang thing of butter. This butter has been sitting out for probably 30 minutes or so. So it's pretty spreadable. The butter is complete. The next step is I'm gonna sprinkle my chives all over the board. Oh, you can see how good my cutting is. That's a long one. You can just smell it. It's so delicious. Because I'm the non-cooking mom, I didn't research this first. Apparently, you're supposed to cover the garlic in foil. So we're gonna take this out, and I'm just going to cover it with foil, and then we'll stick it back in. And you cook it at 400 degrees for about 35 minutes. We'll come back. While we wait for the garlic to roast, we're gonna start working on our second board because time is of the essence. Board number 2, dessert butter board. These are the ingredients I'm using for board number 2. Butter, figs, walnuts, honey, and ground cinnamon. So this is also softened butter. We're gonna spread it just like we did on the first board. This time I'm gonna put it on the entire board because we're gonna put our bread on a separate plate. I love a good sweet butter. Do any of you ever go to Lucille's and you get that honey butter and then you could put it on biscuits and it's like the most delightful thing? My kids eat it up, and so I think this one is just going to be so delicious. I would love for you to write in the comments what type of board would be your favorite type of butter board, or if you have a suggestion of another board I should try. So I have an orange blossom spreadable honey, but you can use any type of honey you want. And then I just put it in a jar because you don't want to like keep contaminating your jar with buttery honey. I'm using lots of honey. You can do like as little or as much as you want, but I'm all about that sweetness. Step 3, cinnamon. Step 4, I'm gonna put some figs on there. I'm gonna slice them up though so you can get some delicious sliced figs. Because don't you feel like eating figs just makes you feel bougie? Very delightful. Step 5, crushed walnuts. I think we might need some microgreens. What do you guys think? I think microgreens will really like dress it up a little bit more, especially because I have pink amaranth ones. This wasn't originally in the plan, but I just feel like having some pretty pink microgreens just really like elevate this butter board. Does that make it more pretty? What do you think? You guys, is it a butter board or is it a pizza? I'm not sure. Our dessert board is finished. Our basic board is waiting for the garlic to be done. And so now we're gonna make our third board, which is a chimichurri butter with steak board. Gonna be so delicious. I have quite a bit of butter left over from the first 2 boards, so we're just gonna use these. We're gonna pop these in the blender. Okay, then we're gonna throw in some parsley. I had a bunch in my garden. Got some cilantro. And I'm gonna do 2 fresh cloves of garlic. I love this garlic press, so we're gonna peel the garlic and throw this in there. I have some green onions from my garden that I'm just gonna chop up and put in here. We're gonna blend it all together in the blender. Oh, we still need to add some olive oil. This is going to be so delicious. Some olive oil. Okay, I'm gonna go blend this up and I'll be right back. The butter is blended. My goodness. I'm gonna spread this baby on the board. Oh my gosh, I mean, come on, look at that baby. Next, I'm adding chili peppers because I love to have a little bit of spice. And now some flaky salt. I mean, Look at that. Delightful. Now all we need is the steak and some bread. The garlic has finished roasting, and oh, the smell. So we're gonna squeeze it on the butter. Woo, it is hot. It's a hot garlic. Oh, do you see that stain coming off? Oh, we can't forget the flaky salt. Oh, time to try the basic one. Let's get some garlic on there. Oh my gosh. This is so freaking good. Time for the next one, the chimichurri board. And I like this because you can use your fingers. Stop it. Oh my gosh. For like a non-cooking mom, this is freaking phenomenal. And the final one, the dessert board. Let's see. How can we get a fig on it? Maybe I should just pick one up. So excited. Yeah. For a dessert one, this is phenomenal. All of these are so good, but the only thing that's missing is my friends. These are my friends, and now we can all eat. I want the steak one. I think the steak's my favorite.
You know, Eric eats them so.
Oh, how's it with the bread? I haven't tried it with the bread yet. I really think this is something you have to try. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you loved this. If you did, please hit that subscribe button and put down in the comments below what your favorite board was. Bye! Step 5, some crushed almonds.
Those are walnuts.